You're a once in a lifetime type of experience. And when people attract you, it's usually suddenly and unexpectedly. They put their wishes out into the ethers and they generate you in physical form. And some of them are not even ready to encounter someone of your caliber. You represent love to a lot of people, and they always see you as the perfect spouse, the perfect partner, or the perfect person to get into business with. As soon as they come across you, they're like, I can see myself having a life, a business, or a future with this person. You plant major seeds in their life and they don't foresee just how much they're going to grow. Your presence in people's lives sometimes has an expiration date. Actually, for the most part, it has an expiration date with almost everyone that you come across. It's hard for you to hold on to people because you almost like phase out. They don't see the storm that you're going to attract to them. You're like the perfect individual. Everything that someone could want in a person, you have all of those qualities in one. And then sometimes people start to get greedy with you. Once they have a hold of you or once you're in their life, they start to become greedy. They want to basically overwork you. They start to think like maybe they could do shady, conniving things behind the scenes. Some of them want to steal your energy, your time, your light. They see your potential from day one. Like you're so unique that they've never come across anybody that's like you. Sometimes people wonder whether you literally fell out of the sky because you're so out of this world. Your energy signature is unlike anyone else they will ever encounter. You also have a certain level of gentleness that they've never experienced, especially people that have been in fight or flight or fawn or freeze mode for a long time. They attract you and you make them feel like it's safe to be themselves again. It's safe to heal. So a lot of people tend to be their worst selves or on their worst behavior when they're with you because you were the only person that they felt safe enough to expose everything that's within. A lot of people, when it comes to their healing journey, you have a significant part to play. They will never forget about you. Your name triggers them like unlike any other. Your presence in these people's lives, even once you're no longer with them, still carries major weight. Once they get greedy and start to take your energy, your light, your presence for granted, that's when you move on. That's when you start to move on towards the next chapter in your life. They never get over you. They never get over you. Some of them even have to start doing substances or they start to overindulge in certain things to just kind of process life without you. It's like once you've had it all or you've had the best of the best and it gets ripped from you, it's a different type of pain. It's like a grief that never ends. And this is the only time that they truly value you because some people start to get arrogant once they have you in their presence. When you're in the presence of a person that carries your light and energy, when all of your needs are being fulfilled, sometimes you may have had boundaries or refused to do certain things. And then people would get arrogant and be like, well, if you don't give it to me, then I'll just get it from someone else. Don't think you're special. When that's the thing, you're extra special. Like there's no one else that carries your same vibration or energy or presence or anything like that. Your talents are unique to you. So people that don't value you and disregard you and toss you away, thinking that they're going to find something else like you, that's the rude awakening that they have. Years down the line of you not being in cahoots with people or not just being in their presence, they still think about you on a day-to-day basis. People that you haven't talked to in 5, 10, 15 years still think about you on a daily basis. Like that's how big of an impact that you have on them. They never experience love like that again, especially if they do it in a way that harms you. Yeah, they end up putting themselves in like a mental self-induced prison where they're never like able to open up like that again. They're never able to feel passion of that extent again. If they think like juggling you isn't going to bring any repercussions, that's when you move on. It's like you know exactly when to leave certain connections. You know exactly when to close out that cycle once and for all. And once you choose to look the other way or once you continue onto your path, you're not looking back. And a lot of these people have no choice but to stalk you online or to ask third parties about you or to want to stay connected to you through other means because they know that you see no value in them anymore. People feel like you see them as like less than once they do you wrong, and they change your viewpoint about them, they feel like less than in comparison. And to them, it's like, well, I wish we could start over without all the heartbreak and pain. But they only feel this way in hindsight once they realize like they're never going to attract anyone like you ever again.